Gentlemen, let's play some lacrosse.
Complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Durham Mayhew Insurance Group. Insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth. Take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the Shoulder Reliever. The patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder plan solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back.
Welcome to Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Today on BRSN and LLR Sports, it's a Midwest showdown, Warriors versus Warriors, as Brother Rice takes on Wheaton Academy out of Illinois in this boys high school lacrosse interstate matchup. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Losey, and I'll have the call. This is an important game for Brother Rice High School. The defending Division I state champions here in Michigan sit at 6-3, and it has not been a smooth start to the season. 3 losses, all to out-of-state competition, St. X, Upper Arlington, and New Albany. And in those games, the offense has struggled. 4 goals, and 7 does not a winner make. That's not what we're used to seeing from Brother Rice Lacrosse. On the other side, Wheaton Academy comes out of Illinois, and they were in action last night against Detroit Country Day and lost a tough one in overtime, 13-12. So the question early today, how quickly do the legs show up for Wheaton Academy? That puts the pressure squarely on the Brother Rice early. If there's an opportunity, it's right now before Wheaton settles in. Rainy, overcast, 53 degrees. Not ideal conditions, but the same for everybody. And for Brother Rice, it's more than just today. They don't want to drop to 6-4, especially with Catholic Central coming up in just 3 days. And let's get this one started. Brother Rice is going to win the opening faceoff. NJ is going to take it, and the Warriors will set up shop in the offensive zone to start this one out here. Brother Rice, Wheaton Academy, live here on BRSN and LLR Sports. Warriors coming off of 2 lopsided victories in the Catholic League. Shot there, scores! Hello, and that's the way to start it. Warriors jump on Wheaton Academy early, and that's what we talked about. When will the legs be there? Coming off of 2 lopsided victories in the Catholic League. Shot there, scores! Hello, and that's the way to start it. Warriors jump on Wheaton Academy early. The goal, and the Warriors jump out 1-0 here in this one. 34 seconds in, and Brady Salich adds NJ, wins another one, and you can see slow moving is Wheaton Academy here as they're going to start off. Going to get a loose ball push, no call, ball back into the middle of the field. We're going to get an early timeout here by head coach Ajay Chawla. He said, all right, we got the goal. Let's get the ball and shut it down right now. Timely timeout for head coach Ajay Chawla, no question about it. We can take this time now to talk about our sponsors. Today's broadcast is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, helping companies unlock capital in tied-up commercial real estate across the United States. A sale leaseback allows you to access equity tied up in stagnant real estate, giving you the flexibility to reinvest more into profitable business initiatives. In today's market, the team at Signature Associate recommends that every business owner with owned real estate have a current pricing analysis on file for future decision making. To receive a free sale leaseback pricing analysis, contact founder Luke Timmis, Brother Rice, class of 2010, at 248-978-5421. That's 248-978-5421. All right, timely timeout by head coach Ajay Chawla. Jumps all over that opportunity to not waste timeouts, because that happens quite frequently in the game of lacrosse. As coaches go to halftime with timeouts, and I go, why? Got Frank Biardi out there, number 33. Brady Belowski, number 28. Working inside too much, way too much. Can't do that. This is not 8th grade lacrosse. And unfortunately, that is going to be a turnover for the Warriors. Unnecessary. Ball coming all the way down. Good pickup there by Brendan Carmichael. Goes back to the netminder, Rylan Parent. The Warriors missing a key cog in their offense and one of the best players, if not the best player, in the state of Michigan, Ben Wechter, number 30, LSM, who's committed to attend Duke University in 2 years. He's just a junior, but he will miss today. He was involved in a car accident, and he is fine, but he will not be playing today. Shout out to Ben and the whole Wechter family on near recovery. Unforced turnover by Wheaton Academy. Hello, back of the net. Joe Getty Lee. Family. Watch it again. Near recovery. Turnover unforced midfield. Unforced turnover Joe Getty by Lee skates in. Wheaton Academy. Hello, back of the net. The Warriors jump Joe out 2-0. Getty Lee. Back at the X, NJ has 1-2 and critical at the face-off circle. But again, you know, you can see that 13-12 overtime loss last night may be providing the Wheaton Academy legs a little bit of turmoil as the Warriors have won all 3 face-offs. They've now scored 2 straight to open this one. And the potent attackmen and middies for Wheaton Academy not getting a chance to even touch the ball yet. Number 1, Jet Yardos, the attackman down for Wheaton Academy, had 7 goals last night against Country Day. It's 7 of the 12. So needless to say, the Warriors, by controlling this offense, tough take inside, rebound, picked up, loose ball, we're gonna get a crease violation. Crease violation there on Joe Getty Lee as he tried to go scoop and score. Didn't happen in the crease. Kason Ross, the goaltender for Wheaton Academy, he'll be attending Aurora next season. He is very talented as well. Number 1 on the offensive side I mentioned is Yoros, also another cog in the offense. Number 8, Grant Adams. He'll be attending Ohio State University in 2 seasons. He's just a junior. And then also number 6, Hudson Hall, midfielder, be attending Queens University in 2 years. He's just a junior as well. But I would expect them to look to go directly to Yaros, number 1, early and often. Shot there. It's going to be outside the cage. Angelo Chavez. And there's Yaros, right on cue. Yaros, good save. Parent saw that one all the way. Warriors look to clear, and they will. Good touch, Jolie. We got youth lacrosse going on behind us, and the whistle is throwing me off here. Will Pursley, check that, in lefty. Oh, got it, yes sir. Jolie finding his range. Let's see that one again as Jolie is gonna catch that one in tight. Good look. Carmichael to Lee. Pursley right here. Lefty inside, got it. Lefty, bingo. Oh, got it, yes and sir. Jolie finding his range. Warriors jump out now to a 3-goal lead on Wheaton Academy. NJ has dominated so far at the X as well, which has led to this Warriors success. We get a penalty here as well, so now the Warriors are going to go man up. Didn't see what the flag was or the call, but we do have a man up opportunity here for the Warriors with 7:15 remaining here in the first. We got a good amount of breeze going on here. A lot of whistles going on here. Whistle while you work is what they say, but I'd rather have no whistles other than the ones for the games that I am calling. Warriors looking to move it quicker. That's always the case, as Biardi decided he was going to shoot it before he caught it, and now it's going to be a turnover, but we got an unsettled situation potentially for the Warriors. Joe Lee's going to kick it free if he hustles, and they can move quickly. There we go. Scandalaris, 31 over here. He's just a freshman. And it was great to see Brady get that first goal, because I've been talking about it, if you listen to my broadcast, the fact that Brady really, he's pushing, right? I mean, he was a junior on that team last year, had the knee injury, has come back, just really kind of getting his legs underneath him, and I think he was really expecting Jolie, good angle, buckets. Let's see it again. Injury. Watch this, a great angle coming up here by our cameraman and producer, Mark Rottenberg. Watch this one. This is going to kick to the bad side. You see that wide open space over there. Jolie, good angle. Buckets. All over Wheaton Academy here, 4-0. And what did I say in the opening, right? I said point blank, how quickly is it going to take? Yeah, we're going to get a timeout by Wheaton Academy for sure. No question about that. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for head coach Ajay Chawla and the Brother Rice Warriors as they lead this one here 4-0 early. Let's take this second opportunity here to talk about our sponsors, who we enjoy so much and we appreciate so much. Our sponsors here, as you can see, without you, where would we be? Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. #1 sale leaseback provider across the country. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And last but never least, the shoulder reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder pain solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back. Thank you, each and every one of our sponsors out there. As I mentioned, where would we be without you? And where would the Warriors be without this start? Jumping out 4-0 here, all over Wheaton Academy. 5:55 remaining, and this has got to be one of the best starts that the Warriors have had so far this season against a top quality opponent in Wheaton Academy. And it was interesting that Wheaton, jumped off the bus at DCD last night, and they jumped all over Country Day, so they had an early lead on the Yellow Jackets. We're going to get a jumpy jump. Colin Davis, the junior for Wheaton Academy, jumped. And the Warriors will get another opportunity here as they already lead it 4-0. Carmichael with it. Good move in. Oh, looky. How about that? Brady Balowski gets into the act. And let's see Brady take that one to the house as well. As here's a little split dodge and a little swim and gets in. Keeps it in tight. Oh, looky. How about that? One more. Brady Balowski gets into the act for the Warriors. Let's see Brady. Good celebration there. I mentioned it in our last broadcast against St. Francis de Sales. I said, listen, there's new kids coming in, and I said it's going to take some time for the Warriors to really find who deserves to be on the field and who works together. And that's exactly what I think that we're seeing here is really just a result of, some tough games. I mean, the trip down to Ohio was just, that was off the rails. But I got a feeling that from what we've seen so far here today that, you got to face that adversity, and I guess you got to go through it to figure out who the players are that you want on the field. Right now the Warriors are clicking on all cylinders. 5-goal lead. Brady fires, got another one. Woo! Things are just coming up roses for the Warriors as Brady Salic. Watch right this one again. Are clicking on all cylinders as Ross is going to get a piece of it. Brady fires, got another one. Trundled in behind him, and so woo! Things are just coming up roses for the Warriors as the Warriors all over Wheaton Academy here, 6-0 with 4:41 remaining in just the first quarter. NJ has won every faceoff. That has been a critical factor so far in the Warriors' success early on. And another one. NJ is undefeated. He's going to race and get himself a touch. We don't want him to get one at this point. Let's just get that to an attackman and get NJ off and say, thank you, NJ. You're undefeated. Keep it going. Head coach Jeff Weisenborn. Carmichael's in. Carmichael's going to fire that one wide. And really, you know, the other thing, too, that has stood out in this one is that the Warriors' shots, right? You could see early on in the season the Warriors just firing shot after shot into the parking lot. And now they've been on target. Scandalaris, yep, and they moved it in, too. The last game that I watched against New Albany and actually Upper Arlington, you saw an average of 13 yards per shot for the Warriors. And that's just way too far. You can see they're moving in closer here, and so that's what film does. Carmichael's in. Carmichael's in, fires wide. Carmichael again. Bouncer. Nope. Good save. Nice save by Case and Ross, the senior. Scandalaris, good double. Scandalaris fires down low. Could see that one all the way. A little too far, a little bit of a push. Didn't need it from Scandalaris on that one. We're going to get a loose ball push. Great save. Should have got a push to begin with. But Wheaton Academy is going to come out of there with it and just flip it up. You can see the Warriors just really outworking Wheaton Academy right now. And you can see it's really that, again, think about the drive up from Chicago. Pull in. You got to play a difficult team in Country Day. You lose in overtime. Then you go to a hotel somewhere in the general area. Take a nap, get up. And now you got to come here and face the Warriors on Ambrose Field. And this is not the start that they wanted. Second offensive possession in. There they go. Breakdown on defense for the Warriors as Lucas Beck, the junior, splits the defense and finds, watch this, this is like the parting of the Red Sea. Wanted. Hello, anybody? Second offensive possession in. There they go. Still nobody home. Breakdown on defense for the Warriors in a race. He's still running for daylight. Beck, the junior, 90 yards if this was a football field. So a big goal there for Wheaton Academy before the end of the quarter as we sit with 2 minutes left. Now we're going to get another win for NJ. As I mentioned, the Warriors 2 blowout wins against St. Francis de Sales here, 20-2, and then Orchard Lake St. Mary's the following night, 19-1. And this might be a good opportunity here for the Warriors to take their time. They don't want to force it. As Biardi goes down, he loses it, but the Warriors recover. And really, loose balls and face-offs have been really the key story here as the Warriors have found every ground ball. Brady Salic with it. Salic, Ripper, who hits a post, but a good look at on target. That's what we want to see. is balls on target, which is exactly what we got there from Brady. Time ticking down on this one. Shot, it's going to be airmailed a long ways away. That one's not going to be found, I don't think. Swing easy when it's breezy as the wind starts to pick up. Now, errant pass, and that's where the Warriors got to be careful there. Those quick turns and pass backs, I get it. But in the end, they got to connect on those passes. Good clear by Cooper Arnold. No 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Nice play there, back behind. Warriors are going to come out of there with it potentially. Tick it down 10 seconds. Be nice for the Warriors to not have to face a shot here. Wheaton Academy sleepwalking through this one. Wide open, fires, save, got it, and that'll do it. First half, Warriors, as Michael Lavelle, the sophomore, finds the ball, and good save by Parent, and that'll do it here for the end of the first, as the Warriors are going to lead this one 6-1 over Wheaton Academy. And really just exactly what the doctor ordered here for the Warriors in the first quarter, as they were able to jump out early on the sleepwalking Wheaton Academy Warriors. Let's take this break here to talk about our Brother Rice alumni sponsors. We always like to give a shout out to our alumni sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Varsity player and current coach Luke Timmis, 2010 graduate. Varsity player John Youssef, 2003 graduate and a pillar in the community. Jason Geis, class of 1996. Varsity player Brendan Robinson, class of 1996. Varsity player Anthony Vitiglio, class of 1995. Nate Tullio, class of 94. Varsity player and former coach Timmy Nelson and the West Coast affiliate of BRSN, class of 1992. Varsity player John Fire Fry, class of 1988. Varsity player Mark Primo Carroll, 1988, and a star on the Penn lacrosse team in the 90s. Bob Barline, also known as Scooby, class of 1988. Shout out to Bob, Tina, and Mary Claire. And varsity player Dr. Mike Carroll, class of 1987, and the inventor of the shoulder reliever. Thank you to all our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. We greatly appreciate you, and we look forward to continuing that sponsorship into the future. So Warriors, heck of a first half, heck of a first quarter for the Warriors, 6-1. Something I think that we've all been waiting to see is a little bit of an offensive explosion from the Warriors against a quality opponent in someone like Wheaton Academy. Warriors playing for their fallen teammate Ben Wechter, showing the energy. Everyone said, "Oh boy," I got a number of texts saying, "Oh boy, what's Rice going to do now? Oh boy." I said, let's just wait and see, please, because what happens in March and early April really doesn't translate to May and June, which is one of the reasons why we'll be announcing our first of the year LLR Sports rankings coming up on Tuesday. NJ doing NJ type things, and those NJ type things mean winning faceoffs. So get your Tullio here, as he has dominated at the X. And the Warriors will start this second quarter with the ball in the offensive zone, and they'll be leading this one here 6-1. Long range, that's too far from Carmichael. That's that 13-yarder that we talked about. No good there. The 13-yarder is not. It's not what you want. Typically in these situations, it's the Warriors who are playing on the back-to-back, especially when we'd go to Ohio or anywhere on the road. So this was really one of the first times that the Warriors are getting the opportunity to rest and have a team that has come into town, played the night before, and had played a tough game the night before. Scandalaris with it. Wheaton Academy going really zone here. So a little zone option here for Wheaton Academy as things breaking down defensively. Scandalaris with it, nothing doing. Take your time, you got a 6-1 lead. Don't need to force it at all. Yep. That was a whoopsie-doo there. I couldn't see who threw the pass, but that was a whoopsie-whoopsie. That's a tough catch. He's going to come up with it, though. Hudson Hall, he's the one going to Queens in 2 years. That's trouble for the Warriors. Cutter, that's trouble. Oh, nice defense. Got a back check. Somebody back checked. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay here with Wheaton. But you could see that man, Jet Yaros, streaking free on the inside. That could have been dangerous for the Warriors, but they caught a break there. And now Wheaton with their first opportunity here in the second. Ooh, lefty, lefty, look at that. Yep. That's Lincoln Hoger. He's gonna go, I'd like to say he went cross-handed and Canadian backhand. First opportunity here in the second. Low pass, good pickup, spins. Ooh, yeah, lefty, lefty, look at that. Nice goal, but the Warrior defense absent. Lincoln Hoger on that one. They were not there. And now Wheaton will add one more. Get your Tulio. NJ, nice job. Carmichael, hello. Top shelf, not Carmichael. How could I say? Getty, Lee. We'll watch this one right from the jump. And this is a pretty one here. NJ, exactly what you need to do with the face-off X. Carmichael, hello. Top shelf, not Carmichael. Tricky. How could I say? The Warriors now lead this one 7-2. Quite the answer there for the Warriors. Exactly what head coach Ajay Chawla and Mark Hamilton could have asked for. NJ's going to point that one this way. Should be the Warriors, and it is. Let's see if they can clear it. Nice job. Warriors clearing it there. Michael Kina, who's your Kina, is going to speed into the offensive zone. Kane, who's your Kane? Who's your Kane? So NJ Tulio has been the story here, along with Joe Getty Lee. Oh, yep, Scandalaris again. Catchy first. Then you can shoot. Tommy Sommer picked that one up. And now Wheaton Academy, Caden Larson will get a touch. And now Wheaton Academy are going to try and nudge into this Warrior lead that sits at 5. Good defense by the Warriors, a force there by Yaros. Good recovery, nice little slick move, nice back check by the Warriors, and a good turnover. Nice job by the Warriors. Kane doing what he does very well, nice job. Warriors off to the break. Long range, that's way too far and unnecessary on that one. as Brady Thomas stepped into it. Gave it the gusto, but it was high to high, no changing of the plane, and an easy save there for Kason Ross, the netminder for the Warriors from Wheaton. A lot of activity by Yaros. It was interesting, Grant Adams is going to Ohio State last night, only had one goal, and he has been, so far, not on the stat sheet. Feet inside, that's a force. Turnover by Wheaton Academy. Warriors will look to clear. As we sit at 6:49 remaining here in the first half. Warriors, an offensive explosion. Swing easy when it's breezy out here, folks. I'm gonna duck down here. I can actually duck down as our production guru, Mark Rottenberg, has set up a little bit of a banner here to give me some blockage from the potential rain, but it is not raining, and also the winds. Warriors taking their time, and as you would with a 5-goal lead here midway through the second. Kason Ross made some excellent saves last night in that Country Day game. It was nip and tuck. And Country Day really had Wheaton Academy on the ropes, and this is something that I think the Warriors need to be aware of, is that feed, got it, ooh, good, that's smart though. No need to force if it's not there. 23 Lucas with it. But again, Wheaton ripped off 5 goals unanswered in the fourth quarter to really force that one to overtime. And there's that errant pass again. You got to keep those passes up. It's Doug passing. Remember, it's just your job. You pass it. They got to catch it. So pass it like you shoot it. Feeds. There we go. That's better. Didn't get it off, but that's all right. You got backup. That's fine. Good patience. I think that was another thing that was a focal point for the Brother Rice coaching staff, and my discussions with them this week was shot selection, obviously, and really distance. You know, shots are important, but you know, when they're the wrong shots and you don't have backup and you're not getting anything off of those shots, it matters. Scandalaris! No, not Scandalaris. Check that, as that was Frank Biardi. Big Frank when they're the goes wrong shots, big top shelf. You don't have backup. Frank the Tank getting anything off of those shots. It matters. Yes, Scandalaris. Nice step down, fire. No, not Scandalaris. Check that. And so as that was Frank Biardi. As we're going to go 8-2 now. Brother Rice in the lead over Wheaton Academy. And of course, right on cue when I said there's no rain, and then what happened? Instantly, Mother Nature said, did someone say rain? I can accommodate. NJ off to the races. NJ. It is all coming up roses here for the Warriors. Let's watch that one as far back as we can get it. NJ right off the face-off, and here he goes trucking. NJ deserves it to the races. NJ. Another goal for the Warriors, and we now lead it is all coming up roses here for the Warriors. For Wheaton Academy. Now in net for Wheaton Academy is number 23. I believe that's 23. As the rain is now coming down pretty heavily here at Ambrose Field, as the Warriors and And the Wheaton Academy Warriors are now going to be battling, and this is a problem here for everyone involved, as everything now is taking a beating as the rain is coming in directly into us, and even me ducking down does nothing. Warriors leading this one 9-2 here with 3:54 remaining here in the third, or the second, check that. We've got electronic equipment getting soaked, which is a big problem here for us at BRSN. This is not good. Can you pull this? Can you pull this and put it over here? I can't now. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Warriors to halftime. We're going to duck down here as it's really coming down. This is going to be a problem because this shit's going to stuff. Excuse me, check that. Have that removed. As the electronic equipment is really getting wet. Let's see if we can move this way. Warriors 3:13 remaining here, 9-2 here in the first half. Warriors have dominated in every aspect, and the Wheaton Academy has changed goalies as well, as head coach Wilborn does not want, this is not going to work, this is a problem, as Yep. And now we got a drop rate going here now as well. This is getting bad. We are definitely getting bad here, folks. It doesn't matter at this point because we got about a 71% drop rate right now. We might not even be on. I can't do anything with this. Nothing I can do. And a good goal there by Wheaton Academy. We can take a look at that one again, maybe. Here it is inside. Good feed. He's going to go spin side and got it. Good take inside by Wheaton Academy. I don't know, Mark. There's not. I mean, we got electrical, literally switches that are soaking wet. I do not need this. So 9-3 here, 3:29 remaining. Or sorry, 2:28. Check that. 9-3 Warriors. Good goal there by a much-needed goal by Wheaton Academy there as they stop the proverbial bleeding. Whoa. Jesus, this is not so bad. We got some technical difficulties here, folks, as things have just gotten hectic and chaotic with the rain and the equipment and all that good stuff. So doing the best we can. We'll see what we can do at halftime. So NJ is going to win that one as the rain subsides a little bit, thank goodness, as we got doused pretty quick. Warriors want to shut this run down a little bit here, maybe pick one up before the half just to continue this excellent first half by the Warriors. That's Piardi with it. He had a great goal there. Turnover Warriors, but a good ride. Feeds backside. It's going to be fire wide. And got it. Oh, look at that. Nice move inside. And the Warriors are going to add one more here before the break. Let's take a look at that again. As just before the end of the half. And got it. Oh, look at that. Redirect. Nice move inside. That one's going to find the back of the net. Now the Warriors are going to add one more here before the to 3. NJ at the X. He is dominated here in this first half. Let's see who's going to pick. The ref goes down. Brady's going to pick it up here as we got 25 seconds. Brady's in. Brady fires. Bouncer. Good save. John Carlo is in goal. Ball coming out. Heads up, everybody in the stands. Live lacrosse action, literally in your face, as the ball found its way into the stands. A lucky fan caught one in the head. Clock ticking down here, 5-4. Fires, didn't get through, and a great half by the Warriors as they're going to lead this one 10-3 at the half. Big, big half for Brother Rice. NJ at the X and Joe Lee finding the back of the net 3 times in that first half. So we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to get things a little more organized here with the rain situation. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back shortly for the second half of this action between Brother Rice and Wheaton Academy here on the Brother Rice Sports Network here and LLR Sports. Thanks, everybody, and we'll be right back.
BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, which is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And the Shoulder Reliever, the patented doctor-created 40-day shoulder plan solution that works better than pain meds or expensive surgery or your money back.
High net worth families often ask me why they should entrust their financial future to an independent wealth advisor like Familia Wealth. Familia's recommendations are crafted to serve your family's distinct financial needs and priorities because we are free from the constraints of corporate-driven investment products, incentives, and dictates. Plus, Familia also provides tax, estate, and philanthropic guidance. And the Familia Wealth team always gives families like yours the continuity and personal attention you deserve.
ABF Environmental offers complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services for projects of all sizes. Environmental solutions addressing the specific regulatory, financial, and operational needs of each client. Go to abfenvironmental.com to request your site assessment today. Signature Associate Sale Leaseback Team, founded by Luke Timmis, America's #1 sale leaseback provider. Did you know sale leasebacks typically generate a 25 to 50% premium above appraised value? Our qualified sale leaseback experts create competitive offer processes among the thousands of real estate investors globally that are aggressively pursuing sale leaseback transactions. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the sale leaseback premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. So call or text us today at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Experience innovative business, group benefit, and personal insurance solutions from Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group helps clients minimize risk and achieve their financial goals. Brother Rice Lacrosse parents Matt Coons and John Fry proudly sponsor these BRSN Lacrosse broadcasts. Log on to DoranInsurance.com to get covered with the industry leaders today.
Hi, I'm John Losey, 55 years old from Michigan. I'm a broadcaster with Brother Rice Sports Network and also LLR Sports. I'm here to talk to you today about the shoulder reliever. I, like most of you, are trying to fight the aging process. I was an athlete in high school, also in college, and I still try to stay active. I'm an avid golfer, I'm a runner, and I also travel a lot for work. And one thing that I experienced in 2021 was I got struck by the aging process. Shoulder pain, shoulder injury, shoulder surgery. And so I had major shoulder surgery in 2021. 6 months after my recovery, I started to have the same feelings in my left shoulder. And it was at that point in time that I said, I'm going to have surgery again on this one. And I didn't want to. It was at that point that I was introduced to Dr. Mike Carroll and the shoulder reliever. Now, I've known Dr. Mike and his family for over 40 years. His younger brother, Mark, is a dear friend of mine. But I tell you that just for context. I wouldn't make this recommendation to you or do this testimony unless I believed in it, and it also helped me. And that's what I did. Dr. Mike gave this to me. I had tried bands, cryotherapy, anything I could do to help that shoulder relief in my left shoulder. Nothing worked. Using this, just within the first week, I could feel a difference. After 2 weeks, I was now feeling even more stronger than I was before. And the good thing about this product is that it has a money-back guarantee. There's no reason not to try this. If you've tried other things, try this because it will help you help manage that aging process, help you feel a little bit stronger, and help you manage the pain that just comes with the aging process.
The Brother Rice College Prep curriculum unlocks each student's potential while nurturing respect, integrity, character, and excellence. Key to the transformative experience is the Center for Learning and Achievement, a dynamic hub fostering experiential learning, leadership skills, character development, innovative thinking, and academic success. Enrichment opportunities encompass a wide range of electives, from our award-winning Mech Warriors robotics and the debate teams, to business, art, broadcasting, marketing, engineering, and the performing arts. The enduring bonds of brotherhood are forged through the cultivation of mutual respect, unwavering support, and shared experiences. These connections transform into the unparalleled brotherhood that develops in the classroom, on the athletic fields, during Kairos retreats, and is fortified by the Band of Brothers program, where students lead, interact, befriend, and enjoy the camaraderie as brothers across all grades. Remarkable young boys become extraordinary young men while sharing traditions that build a sense of belonging. Students are offered many avenues to nurture, fortify, and actively express their faith. These encompass engaging in liturgical celebrations, daily prayer, meaningful service projects and mission trips, transformative retreats, and faith-centered programs. With 80 state championship titles, the most in Michigan, Brother Rice has a rich athletic tradition and is a shining example of the harmonious fusion of academics and athletics. Student athletes undergo a transformation that extends beyond enhancing their physical prowess and athletic abilities. They are provided with a platform to develop crucial life skills such as teamwork, dedication, responsibility, determination, and leadership. The counseling team prioritizes the well-being of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, offering comprehensive support, focusing on academic success, college guidance, and mental wellness. Counselors connect with students one-on-one and are readily available to offer each student, from the challenged learner to the gifted scholar, the support that they may need throughout their high school journey. With a 4-year college planning program addressing every aspect of the process, Brother Rice students attend and graduate from the nation's best colleges and universities and service academies. We are Brother Rice, where students are animated to learn and empowered to achieve, creating a lifelong foundation for personal, educational, and professional pursuits beyond high school, each uniquely prepared to leave his mark on the world. Here, we welcome you with open arms to discover friendship, acceptance, knowledge, spirit, faith, success, and yourself.
And we're back. Brother Rice High School, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. It's halftime. Brother Rice leads Wheaton Academy here 10-3. We got sideways rain in this Midwest matchup. And for Brother Rice, this is the kind of start they needed, playing with more control offensively and taking advantage early before Wheaton could fully settle in after playing last night, and I'm not sure they've settled in yet. For Wheaton, they've shown that, playing last night, coming in on that bus, makes it difficult to turn things around right away. We got about a minute left here. We're about to get this one started back up. Warriors need to continue that execution, keep those cleaner possessions. They've improved on shot selections, and they've really found some rhythm offensively. And so I think for Wheaton, it's really about, maintaining their composure, picking up the tempo, and let's get this thing started here back at the X. Warriors and Wheaton Academy here, second half in the rain on Brother Rice and LLR Sports Network. Some fans heading for the exits. We've done a couple of adjustments here inside the booth here for our broadcast. We brought the camera inside. Got to get the clock set. That guy's got to sit down too, but I think we can see over him, which we can. And so we're going to get this one going here. Warriors and Wheaton Academy. It's NJ time, and NJ has been doing NJ-like things all game long. He's won all but one face-off here this afternoon, and it's really triggered the Warriors' offensive performance here because it's got to start at the X, and it has, and it does. And now the Warriors looking to continue their dominance here in the half. Wheaton Academy went zone late in the second. They've continued the zone here to start the third. In cage for Wheaton Academy is Giancarlo Munarato. I'm just going to call him Giancarlo, just because I like saying Giancarlo. Hi, Giancarlo. Warriors patience here offensively to start this second half as the rain continues to come down here on Ambrose Field. Scandalaris finds one. He's going to hit him. Giancarlo took that one in the chest area, but it'll retain with Brother Rice. A number of offensive changes and defensive changes for the Warriors throughout this first part of the season. Carmichael, long range, it's going to be high and wide. Going to stay here with the Warriors. Minutes remaining here in the third. Warriors got off to a quick start, leading this one 6-0. Big one coming up on Friday. Fires. It's going to be wide again. Back behind. Joe Getty Lee, number 3. He's got 4, maybe 3 or 4. I had things written down, but the rain unfortunately demolished all my notes from the first half. Good take. Outside the cage, good save. Giancarlo. Ball coming out. What are we going to do? We're going to stay here. Everyone's looking at each other. They're looking at each other. They're going to point here and stay here with the Rice. With the Rice? I could use some rice. Warriors have the big one on Tuesday coming up. Catholic Central, Brother Rice. One of the best rivalries in the country as it relates to high school lacrosse. I'll be documenting that in the next couple of days. Much more patience offensively for the Warriors. I mean, it helps when you have a 7-goal lead, obviously. The Warriors taking their time here, battling. Brady! Hello, Brady. Nice to see you, my friend. The Warriors, and somebody has found their lacrosse legs. It's taken a couple of days, a couple of games as well. But Brady Solich. Brady spins, fires, and scores. And the Warriors add one more and now lead it 11-3. Cameraman and producer Mark Rottenberg doing his best to keep that lens clean for everybody at home. Yeah, we were structured where the rain was coming in sideways, and that sideways meant right into us. So our equipment is taken. NJ had it. Rice had it. We're going to get a timeout. Head coach Ajay Challa. Now that right there, everybody, is a timely timeout by head coach Ajay Challa. Thanks, Coach Challa, for that timeout. Let's take this opportunity to, as we typically do during the break, we're going to go to our sponsors, who without them, where would we be? And let's talk about Clada Chiropractic and Wellness Center. When pain is not an option, trust Clada Chiropractic Wellness Center to keep you in the game. Our expert care helps local families and athletes recover and get better from results faster, so you can perform at your peak on and off the field. Call 248-298-3100 or visit the website cladachiropractic.com for information. So we're back here, live action Warriors and Wheaton Academy ready to go. There's one from downtown. Bingo bango as Big Frank scores his second of the day. We're going to see it here from long range. And we're from long range, but there we go. Steps into it. Frank fires. There's one from downtown. Bingo bango is starting to get a little bit out of hand here as Wheaton Academy is going to fall behind 12-3 in this one. NJ continues to do NJ-like things at the X. Wins another one. NJ has an assist. He has a goal. He is dominant at the X. And he has really been one of the stalwarts for the Warriors. We're going to get a turnover, though, unfortunately, as Wheaton Academy is going to speed into the offensive zone and get their first offensive opportunity here in the third quarter, which is amazing as the Warriors were very patient offensively in that first possession, took their time, and have scored 2 goals to start this one. Fires. It's going to be a nice save. Parent comes up big. Warriors looking to clear, and they will. Nice spin move, and in, hello, Carmichael fires all that work right into John Carlos. Ball up in the air. Errant pass by Wheaton Academy. That's going to skirt on by. We got whistles. Something. Wheaton Academy ball as we hit 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Warriors over the Warriors. 12-3. Ooh, little dip inside. Nice take. Oh, good save by Parent. Great save of the day. Let's hit that one again. Let's see that replay. Nice job by the Warriors. Wheaton Academy will be back in action. Let's take a peek here. Ooh, they got a big one against St. Viator coming up too, so a tough stretch of games for the Wheaton Academy Warriors as they face Country Day, #1, top ranked here in Michigan in Division II, and in potentially all of the state of Michigan, regardless of class. Carmichael, that's an errant. Oh, that's in the goal. Oh no, that's, I don't know if the goalie hit the net. That one's a tough one. I think that might have gone in, but that will, the official makes that call, and now Viator. Not Viator, check that. That's who Wheaton Academy will be playing on the 21st on Tuesday. I wouldn't mind watching that one. That'll be a good game to watch for sure. St. Viator, very talented. The Warriors will be headed down to the greater Chicago area to play Lake Forest and that same St. Viator, and they'll be playing St. Viator at Notre Dame University, which will be a treat for everybody to play on Archuleta Field. Inside, got it. Good check, but a good, we're going to get a flag on the play, so that's going to be an and one. Let's see that one again. Dame catch it right in the middle, which will be a treat for everybody to play on Archuleta. Yep, there's the left. Inside, got it. He didn't even hit him, he just fell down. That's a bad call. That is not a very good call.
Check,
but a
right
good,
there
we're going to get a flag. They're going to get it, and that's going to be a penalty on the Warriors. And Wheaton now will go man up, and they'll have a 1-minute opportunity here to continue to chop into this Warrior lead. But if history is any indication, NJ will likely do NJ-like things here and win this faceoff, which he did. Clean, NJ clean, NJ clean. Now the Warriors are going to look to kill the 1-minute penalty. And that's exactly what a quality faceoff man can do for you on the lacrosse field. As the 1-minute penalty is going to hit the 30-second mark right now. So 30 seconds remaining in the man-up penalty for Wheaton Academy. Warriors do not need to shoot, and I would suggest that if anybody does, it better be a layup, or head coach Ajay Chawla will not be very pleased. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty. 3, 2, 1, and that will kill off the 1-minute penalty. So NJ, doing NJ-like things, kills the penalty by winning the faceoff, and the Warriors kill it. And now they're going to set up shop in the offensive zone, leading this one 12-4. 2:45 remaining here in the third. A lot of younger players seeing activity, sophomores specifically. And I think that's really what the coaching staff needed to find out. We'll see how this translates to the rest of the season, but you know, so far in this one, if this remains as is, this will be a kind of a fires. That's going to be another post as Brady rips that one, and that one comes all the way out to midfield. It's going to be picked up by Wheaton Academy. They're having some trouble with it. Kicked around. Good pickup by the Warriors, a little spinny spin, and now Warriors are going to win it, and they're going to Joe Lee with it. And a nice job by Joe Lee pulling that one out, but a nice job by the Warriors again on the ride. Time of possession is not even remotely close, as the Warriors have pretty much dominated that and really dominated every category. Ground balls, face-offs we've talked about. High heat on that side. Lucas Jernessy. He's got one on the day, number 23, this backside. Again, guys seeing time. Who are going to be the guys? And so you see Jernessy's a sophomore. Got Scandalaris, who's a freshman. Number 9 back behind is Passon, who's a sophomore. And so that's what you're going to see. And you know, you think about the schedule and you go, okay, well, you know, they front-loaded it pretty heavy this season. And that could be the reason why. They wanted to see what they had. But we got 40 seconds remaining. In, going to be fire wide. Warrior ball as we got 30 seconds remaining here in the third. Ripper, that's going to be easy save for Giancarlo. As we got 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Wheaton, long pass downfield. In, and a flag. Good save by Parent. And that's going to do it here to end the third. But a good save by Parent there to end it one. And that'll end the third quarter here. Warriors leading this one 12-4. All over the Wheaton Academy Warriors in this one. Let's take this opportunity to talk about a wonderful, wonderful boys and girls lacrosse camp. Are you looking to introduce your child to lacrosse? The Viking Lacrosse League is a great place to start, focused on learning the fundamentals, playing games, and having fun. Open to boys and girls from pre-kindergarten through 3rd grade, the program runs on Saturdays at St. Hugo's Field in Bloomfield Hills. The 5-week season begins May 16th, right around the corner, and includes a lacrosse stick and jersey. Established in 1981, Viking Lacrosse is one of the longest running youth programs in the Detroit area. Register today at vikinglax.com. That's vikinglax.com. Run by the ever-talented Mr. Mark Rottenberg and John Youssef, who I've already mentioned multiple times is a pillar in the community here. Warriors lacrosse and the Viking lacrosse as well. A number of Warrior and head coach Ajay Chawla played on the Viking lacrosse program. A number of our alumni. I know John Fry as well. Mark Carroll was at Regis. But Regis is a big contributor to the success of the Brother Rice lacrosse program. Nutty, Steve, I talked to him last week. All right, let's get this one started here. 3rd quarter, Warriors and get this one going here. Warriors and Wheaton Academy here. 4th quarter of action. So we got a penalty on the Warriors. 1-minute penalty. They're at the end of the quarter. And so Wheaton's got an opportunity here to start this one, and they're going to need a lot of effort as Michael Burkhart is going to spend a little time in the box for the Warriors to start this 4th quarter. And got it. And there he is, that Jet Yaros, who had 7 goals last night. Burkhart is going to spend a little time in the box. A goal here for the Warriors the man up to start this 4th quarter. Step in, defense, little out of position. And got it. Beat Parent. And there he is, that Jet Yaros, who. And so 12-5 now. Warriors over the Warriors. NJ continues his NJ-like day with another win. Shout out to Dexter Lacrosse as Dexter Lacrosse walks by their youth program. Good to see you, Dexter Lacrosse. I was speaking with Steve McNulty, a Brother Rice alumni. Scandalaris fires that one towards my car. Oh, sorry, check that. That was Biardi. Frank the Tank's got 2. Wheaton Academy coming in here, outscoring opponents 143 to 103. And that is updated from last night. So this is another good opportunity for the Warriors here. They're showing more patience offensively, better shot selection. Shout out to Michigan State University's women's club lacrosse team that are battling right now down in Indiana, facing off against the University of Michigan in the Midwest Women's Club Lacrosse Championship game. Winner goes to the national finals in Naples, Florida. I'd be there broadcasting, as I'm the voice of the Michigan State girls lacrosse. Scandalaris, gonna miss that one, but I'm here. Anybody out there's got a report on that game, I'd love to hear it. Big Frank. Everybody loves that top shelf, don't they? They want to see that net move rather than just bouncing it in there as you typically would do. And I think that, you know, that'll be something that's been very clear in this broadcast and really the angles that we've had. And there's been some pretty ones, but what's the difference? Get it in the net, cross the goal line. That's all you want. Frank's going to bounce that one off that kid's leg. That one hurt, number 7. Lincoln Hoger, midfielder. Wheaton Academy is not adjusted. Well, they still got that zone going. Good save. John Carlo with the good save, and now Wheaton will speed out of there. But you can see they just have not been sharp from the opening jump. Fires, good save by Parent. Good clear by the Warriors. Fourth quarter here. Bloomfield, Michigan, Brother Rice leading Wheaton Academy 12-5 with 8:40 left in this one. Interesting, Wheaton Academy. Oh, good feed. Joe Lee trying to pick up another one. But you look back historically, Wheaton Academy, state champion in the state of Illinois in 2023, and a real talented team that season. Finishing number 1, obviously, in Lax Power rankings. Last year, they finished 2nd in the state of Illinois. 2024, they were 3rd. State championship in 23. 2022, they finished 2nd. And then 2021, they were 6th. And then another post. Jump back even farther in 2019, 26th. And that was when they really were just starting to develop the program. Joe Adele was a big part of that. And that was a good class with Adele and the boys. Good feed. There they go. And that'll score there. Jet Yaros gets his 2nd. And that's just a fast break goal that we can see right here with Adele and the boys. Numbers,
Good
there's
feed.
the jump, there they
All
go.
alone.
And
Parent
that'll
got a piece
score
of it.
there, but it will find its way. Jet Yaros, and now Wheaton Academy gets his 2nd. Cut it to 6, and that's just a fact. Lacrosse is a game of runs, as we all know. Let's see if NJ can help. I'm going to stay here with Brother Rice and the Warriors. Rice could take this opportunity here to run some clock, as NJ has really done a phenomenal job, and he has really controlled this game from the jump. So we speed under 7 minutes remaining in this one. Wheaton Academy is going to need to come out of that zone because the Warriors could literally just sit there and pass it around for the rest of the game. Shots in the second half have not been as crisp as they were in the first half. Temperatures dropping, wind is picking up. I'll tell you though, I did put on foot warmers before I left, which I'm really happy I did. My feet would be cold. And fires, another one wide. And here's where it is again. Shots are going farther out. And again, it is a zone. You get that, but ball movement should get you closer than that. And the Warriors are not finding the cage. And so you're going to see a big difference in the shot selection, first half versus second half. Second half has been farther and not on cage. And especially with Giancarlo, the new goaltender. You would think that the Warriors, what do we got there? We got no goal. Wave it off. They're going to call crease on that one. Let's see it again here. We can watch it on the replay. We'll save that one later. There we got no goal. Wave it off. But we're going to get a loose ball push. We're going to get a push. And the Warriors will regain possession there. Ball went in, but they called crease, and then they called push. They gave him the push. Now the Warriors will set up again here as we hit the 5-minute mark. In this one, 12-6 Warriors. Loose ball coming out, picked up by the Warriors. Warriors very patient against the zone, and really again, you don't even need an errant pass, but got it in. There's another opportunity for the Warriors, another post coming all the way out to midfield. The ball is over, can go over. Wheaton Academy wanted to over and back, but the ball hit the post and went back out, so no over and back on that one. Don't need a long one, dude. Do not need a long shot. Yep. Another one high and wide. Got backup though. One thing I'd like to mention is we'll be introducing something new here at LLR Sports. That's the LLR Michigan High School Lacrosse Rankings. And I want to be clear, it is not just another list. What we're building here is different, and it's a different way to evaluate the game. Feed inside, give an errant pass. Who's going to come out of there with it? Wheaton's going to come out of there with it. So 3:28 remaining, and Wheaton's got it here. And they got a little bit of momentum going. Not sure if they've got enough time to do anything with it, but they're going to get a touch. And now they get an opportunity here to score, as that zone has really kind of put the kibosh a little bit on the Warriors, as the offense for the Warriors have completely slowed, as they had 10 in the first half and only 2 goals here in the second half. 3 minutes remaining in this one. And fires high. As I mentioned, the LLR Sports Michigan High School Rankings. We're combining data, film, and AI-driven analysis using platforms like LAC numbers and really my experience in the game across Michigan and the Midwest to put together something that actually matters and is different. In fire is going to be another post. Lots of posts hit today. One's coming all the way out. Warriors are going to come up with it. They're going to lose it. Pick it up again. Spin it back. Timeout. Head coach Ajay Chola. Yep. Ajay Chola said, that's enough. That's enough. So going back to really what I was mentioning there during the game, I want to talk about these rankings that we're going to be coming out with here. And you can see it here on your screen. Again, it's what we're looking at is We're looking at how teams are playing, how they're developing, and just as important, who they're playing and when they're playing them. Because context matters in this sport more than people realize. A win in early April doesn't mean the same thing as a win in late May, and no two teams, win the same. They can look completely different doing it. So that's what we're trying to capture, and this is really what I'm excited about showing everybody is that what we're building it's called the LLR Fundamental Index, and so we're going to track things like ball movement, decision making, and overall efficiency. So over time, we're not just asking who's winning, we're asking how well are they actually playing. And I'll say this too, these rankings are not static. It's going to reflect what's happening today on the field in real time, not what's expected to happen. And so if you want simple rankings, there's plenty of them out there. But if you want to understand what's actually happening on the field, that's what we're building here. So Tuesday night, halftime, Brother Rice Catholic Central, LLR Michigan Lacrosse rankings will be released. So be ready for that. Looking forward to it. But we're back to live action here. 12-6 Warriors over the Wheaton Academy Warriors in the Battle of the Warriors as we hit the 2-minute mark. This one's getting counted down here as the Warriors look like they're just going to kind of salt this one away. The rain has held off, thank goodness, as it got a little dicey there. We may have had some drops with the rain affecting a lot of our equipment, but I can see that drop rate has been consistently dropping since the rain stopped. And Wheaton Academy is just, I guess they're okay to let this one end with a 12-6 Warrior lead as we've got a minute left in this one. Time ticking away as Wheaton parents are headed for the exits, and they've got that trek back home, but the wind is picking back up as well. And here comes the rain again, falling on myself like a memory. Little Annie Lennox for you, also known as the Eurythmics. So the Warriors are going to win this one, and I think it's what the doctor ordered. Obviously, second half not as explosive as the first, as the Warriors scored 10 in the first half, only 2 here in the second half, but really didn't need to as Wheaton Academy was comfortable just letting this one roll out. And that's exactly what's going to happen here as the Warriors are going to win this one 12-6 here on Ambrose Field, getting their first win against a top-flight opponent here this season. And the Warriors are going to win this one, wrap it up 12-6. Brother Rice, big win. I would say that the MVP of the game is going to go to NJ, as he did NJ-like things all day. Hoosier Tulio, as he dominated the X, also added a goal and an assist. So exactly what the doctor ordered for the Warriors. They win this one here. Got a big game coming up on Tuesday. It's the big one. BRSN and LLR Sports next broadcast comes your way Tuesday, April 21st. The Warriors travel to Novi to take on their longtime Catholic League rival, the Detroit Catholic Central Shamrocks. That's going to be a big one. Make sure you tune in here for all the live action. So for my BRSN and LLR Sports production partner, Mark Rottenberg, and producer, Max Abdu, who was absent today, I'm John Losey. We know that your time matters. Thanks for spending a time of it with us. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully you tune in next time for our next broadcast, as I mentioned, Catholic Central against Brother Rice, a game that is always a great matchup. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks, everybody, and have a great Saturday afternoon. Forgot it.